He died mid-film. What they did next changed cinema forever. During the filming of Gladiator in Malta, the production was already shaping up to be something massive, a historical epic under the direction of Ridley Scott, filled with intense performances and larger than life characters. Among them was Oliver Reed, a veteran actor known not only for his powerful screen presence but also for his equally legendary off screen lifestyle. He played Proximo, a former gladiator turned trainer, a character full of grit, wisdom, and raw energy, traits that Reed brought to life effortlessly. But behind the scenes, Reed was living in a way that matched his reputation. One afternoon, during a break from filming, he found himself at a local bar in Malta, a place popular with sailors and visitors. What started as a casual outing quickly turned into something far more intense. Drinks kept flowing, stories were exchanged, and the atmosphere grew louder and more competitive. At some point, the gathering turned into arm wrestling matches with British sailors, with Reed right at the center of it all, laughing, competing, and fully immersed in the moment. By the end of it, his stab had become almost mythical. Reports claimed it included 8 pints of lager, 12 double rums, and half a bottle of whiskey, an amount that seemed unbelievable, yet somehow perfectly aligned with the legend of Oliver Reed. But the night took a tragic turn. Shortly after, he suffered a heart attack. Just like that, the life of a man who had filled rooms with his presence came to an abrupt end. His death left the film in a difficult position. Reed hadn't completed all of his scenes, and his character Proximo played a crucial role in the story. For Ridley Scott and the production team, abandoning the character wasn't an option. Instead, they made a bold and innovative decision, one that at the time was groundbreaking. Using a body double and around $3.2 million worth of early CGI technology, they digitally recreated Reed's likeness, mapping his face onto another actor to complete the remaining scenes. It was a risky move, especially in an era when CGI was still evolving, but it worked. When Gladiator was released, audiences embraced the film, and few could even tell where reality ended and digital reconstruction began. Proximo's story felt complete, his presence intact, as if Reed had been there until the very end. Meanwhile, the place where he spent his final hours quietly transformed into something more than just a bar. Once known as a British Navy themed pub, it gradually became a landmark tied to Reed's legacy. Today, it's often referred to as the pub or Ollie's Last Pub, a spot where fans and curious visitors come not just for drinks, but to feel a connection to that unforgettable story. Photos, memories, and whispers of that final afternoon linger in the air, turning it into a kind of unofficial shrine. In the end, Oliver Reed's story became as legendary as the roles he played, a mix of brilliance, intensity, and unpredictability. And just like his character in Gladiator, his legacy didn't fade quietly. It was carried forward, completed against the odds, and remembered long after the final scene had ended.